Paul Simpson, do you have a ghost story?
I have two, but I'm just trying to think which
Do
ones.
both.
Do both of them, mate. It's fine.
Steve Salvari did about 8.
Couldn't stop him.
No, I'll tell you. I think this is the better
Okay,
one. This is
okay.
the better one. So, so maybe 20 years ago, when I was still living in Liverpool, in my old life, I went into a kind of a junk shop. It wasn't really a charity shop. It wasn't really an antiques place. It was more kind of junk shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I spotted a large glass frame Victorian photograph of what looked like some Boer War soldiers.
Right.
And next to it, a map, a hand-drawn map behind glass in a period Victorian frame. And they were cheap. They were, I don't know, £5 each, £10 each. And I lived in a big old house on the banks of the River Mersey at the time. And I collect. I've got stuffed crows and lot of old crap, And the photograph just went under the bed, the large frame Boer War photograph, because it was my partner at the time wasn't so keen. But the map was fantastic. Anyway, the more I looked at it under a microscope, I saw that it's very old. It was on vellum, sort of animal skin.
Right.
It's been sort of shaved down. So hung it on the wall. It's a map of the Highlands, and my Simpson forebears are from the Highlands.
Right.
So it made sense. Anyway, I started to get the impression that someone was unhappy with me. It was connected to this map. It was just a feeling that there was something slightly malevolent around.
Okay.
Anyway, I didn't tell my partner at the time because I didn't want to frighten her. And it was hanging on the wall behind. I had a sort of sofa in front of it, and I was sitting there one night, and I could swear someone was standing behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And then my partner, who was sitting on the sofa opposite, said, "Paul, there's someone standing behind you." And I knew it, but she actually saw a man standing behind me. This sense of malevolence got worse and worse, and to the point where I was unable to sleep. I could feel that this entity around me, standing over me while I was in bed, while I was sleeping still. And so eventually, much as I loved it, I took the painting down and wrapped it in a blanket, and I put it in an outhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that's never going to work, because the entity's kind of angry. But it worked.